associating with here's the thing. Where's the video that Sieber talked about me being called out again?
Deal.
We got a criminal speaking.
Shouldn't be associated with.
So they're trying to say that I'm associating with. Here's the thing. Where's the video that Sieber talked about um, me being called out, shouted out supposedly by this person? No, I didn't get on Andrea's panel because it's clear what she's doing, letting Sly up there and everything else. I'm not going to get up there, and I'm not going to dignify the fucking pedo support allegations with a fucking response anymore. We're going to listen to all this, and they want to dirty delete and take it down. We're going to listen to this. All right, you know.
Every time it's brought up, it's like, no, I didn't do that. No.
It's not no. It's to the fucking, and you have no proof. Like, you're trying to say I got a deal with somebody that I don't. Like, do you got a phone call recorded? Do you got any text message? I mean, do you have you're using? And basically, you're trying to get around. They don't want to call me a straight up. That would be that on the surface. I think they think in their minds too easy to say. Pedophile support. It might even be easier to see through there. Like, you're trying to down somebody and ruin them, but you ain't got no proof of nothing. Live or outlaw women go live, or I mean, hell, except for here lately, I hadn't even been going over to gym. Okay. Yeah, but so guys, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I've come to the grips that I mean, what? Okay, I got you. I know what it is now. Um, yeah, I'll take care of that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Listen, when this whole shit got started, which it got started over at AD's, it got started because they put me on the spot. I should not have even been hanging over at AD's. See, I think that they were hoping that, and I shouldn't even went over to Andrea's like yesterday, but I was trying to support her. I didn't expect her to give me a rent. She did. Nobody tell her. But if you guys don't think by the time Sly came up there and was able to run her mouth about me, and then when Seeper, okay, same Seeper that's been fucking with my friend Dana, that same Seeper, right? Have you ever seen me on Seeper's panel? Anybody? Nope. I can answer that. Nope, you haven't. Have you seen Seeper on my panel? Yeah. Yeah. And I've had to straight up kick him off because he don't have no respect about things. Like, don't don't fuck with that person while you're here. I'm a little upset though because somebody had said and is perpetuating the lie again that I sniped Johnny.
He got to be captain of the chat. Yeah.
See, she was working with him, y'all. You see, this motherfucker hadn't gotten any good laugh lately, and they knew that I've always tried to be cool with Andrea. See, it's always the people that I've tried to be friendly with that supposedly ain't on Workyverse. But they just somehow always end up doing something or having a stream and letting things get out of hand in a way that allows them to get something. I want anybody, and I mean a lot of just damn near everybody has made fun of once or twice the whole, so whatever.
Using my French once they called my grandfather a lard ass.
Yeah, I've shown all of my mod actions in that chat. All the mod actions I got in there. Except nearly to the end because I had switched to my mobile. I'm still not getting like what I don't like. Ask her for a fucking wrench. Hell, and then when she was the way she was out at first about coming up, well, I'd pretty much decided at that point. I was like, all right, I'm not coming up. She wants me to be down here, like. But then she let Sly up, and then she let Seeper up, and then she let Seeper fucking start going into shit that I know she is aware about the narrative and what they've been using to, try to get me upset about that.
Well, I did use it that one time when somebody come in with a picture of my mother.
I sure the fuck did, but every single damn one of them got fucking timed out.
Oh, you coming for hate huh, bitch? Yeah. Wow. Sure. I wonder why none of my mods are hitting any of these people. Don't I have mods? Hey, Mama Bird, what up? Yeah. I mean, you guys, I know y'all, because Bird said before, like, she don't think I've said I'm leaving, I'll never leave her. Well, I'm going to have to, I've done, I think, about almost a week. That's the longest, like, so I got to go, or maybe not a week, but a couple days, you know, that's fine. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to stay around here and keep fucking arguing with people over what they stand for and support, and let people try to get me brainwashed into believing, oh no, don't worry, I'll hang out with that person. Like You can trust me. Like, no, I'm really, this ain't cool, man. None of this shit's cool. And they talking about, oh, they gave the gobbler a W, and Seeper and them were wrong for fucking labeling him a pedo supporter. Well, what about this Foxy Bridget shit? What fucking channel does this bitch have? I don't fucking know. I'm not subscribed to it. When I come back inside, we can take a look at all my subscriptions on each account I have, which is 2. So you tell me, because I sat there and I watched AD here recently but AD didn't show, like, he didn't show the channel. There was no way he didn't give me any way to, like, and I wouldn't have wanted to go look at that person's videos anyways. If he wants to, fight and talk about them, that's on him. I got asked about a situation on what I thought, and I wanted to know all of it first, and they used that strategically to try to be like, well, it shouldn't have to be no hesitation. He shouldn't have to ask no questions. And why is he wondering if the laws are like that anyways? Like, so he would be supportive of those laws? No. Because if you clearly listen, you hear me say, well, I still need to know if it's I would still say that it's wrong. But what if there was technically, like, um, some marriage thing or other technicality? Well, then it wouldn't be as complex legally. But morally, oh yeah, all day, every day, from step one, it was wrong. All right. But they don't ever, here's the thing. I've gotten ridiculed over covering people that fucking do harmful shit like this, whether they're teachers or whatever. I gotten ridiculed for covering it and supporting it. When Fusion and all of them was pretending to be buddy back in 2022, they knew I supported people that took them motherfuckers down. And now 2 years later, after some time's passed, they want to try to act like they done bumped their head and they don't know nothing about that side of me. That I don't fucking hate motherfucking pedos. And I'm a fucking goddamn clean, non-fucking felon record. And you ain't gonna fucking, and you know you can't call me a pedo, so you fucking go on with the pedo supporter.
Hell, I had to be Petey, As
Which
many times
I don't think pedo and pedo supporter is much different, and I don't think a court of law would argue there's much difference. As far as if
always
harming somebody for it.
Every alt account is now Mustard Squirrel. At one point, it was Fusion. At one point, JM and me. And well, it was
then why is fucking Filthy on here right now? Do you not hear him talking? Saying, oh, you wouldn't get on that panel. You always get on a panel, but you wouldn't get on a panel because you knew he was right. Well, if you did clear my name, I tell you what, I got the motherfucker downloaded. Tell me what timestamp that's at. I'd really appreciate it.
IG gets leaked or your Discord.
It ain't gonna be leaked. And there's not, and even if an IG or something did get leaked, you ain't gonna find shit, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide.
And it all
I don't give a fuck if somebody were to leak the fact that
always
I'll talk to people and ask them what's been going on YouTube. Like, is that supposed to be an embarrassment? What do you think? You think I'm in there trying to solicit people to fucking, harm somebody? Man, I bet he does, though.
Stop this shit.
If I would have stopped this shit, how could I stop it? I tried. I asked you to stop. I stopped talking about y'all for a while. I've done the whole kit and caboodle.
No. See, that's not the way it works, Square. You can't just
Well, you don't, hold on. You don't tell me the way my life works, motherfucker. First off, you got me fucked up.
Now, if he would have stopped this shit a long time ago, it wouldn't be to this point. I heard him make a reference, and they turned me into a locale. No, see, that's not the way it works, Square. You can't just get on here and start hollering, you know, so and so's your cow and this and that. It takes what you've done to make you a fucking cow, and you are a huge asshole.
No, because you can look back and Fusion is sitting there all the way. Andrea even shared a stream, and you can tell he's on my panel, and I think, like, you can tell that I think that these people are like peers of mine. This was all slowly fucking, and then once they fucking got me thinking a certain way, they pulled the rug out from underneath me. And then that's when they was ready for full-time fucking reaction mode. Where the fuck did that go, man? I'll be damned, bro. I have a fucking big lighter and motherfucker just disappears. That's usually how it goes, though. And I don't have to work. I don't know what happened to my dick. Oh, I hate that shit, man. I hate when something goes missing. Not stand it. Shit fucking drives a hole into the back of my head until I fucking find it. I ain't got time for this shit right now, but look, you can't, man. Well, there's those other lighters, so it'll be alright. I have to be. Brownie? Let me turn that shit on. Yeah, you want to call me a fake Jew? He's a fake Jew. You know, we can play fucking word games all day. Come on, Brownie, what's that?
I mean, look at the people that knows him. And with you supporting this shit, it's going to put you some Cyrac side too over there.
No, Andrea just said, the only person that just did the video just said that they cleared my name. I know, dude, you ain't got no receipt. You're fucking breaking your own rules right now. Where's your receipt?
How many people try to fucking help you?
I ain't been you.
Ghost that jumped up there last night, or yeah, I think it was last night. trying to tell you where
And
you.
he's gonna say, you trying to tell you. Like, no, Ghost ain't fucking trying to do nothing. Ghost is a troll, and he's an anonymous troll like you. And you motherfuckers are nothing. You think that you got some authority. Your authority extends beyond the reach of how far your money will go. All right? And even then, with money, it can only go so far in this day and age. When people like fucking, we see crumbling and falling icons of yesteryear this year, and you think you're something like, dude, I didn't start shit with nothing to do with you. You started fucking with me once you got bored with Iceman,
That he is
because
fucking
Fusion
lazy.
and all them were having a good old time.
By its hand. I mean, you know, when you're there in the parking lot drinking beer and shaking, whoa, you ain't supposed to drink beer in the parking lot there, talking about farming your crop and shaking hands with everybody. You know, they like to do that 20, 30 minutes before so they can show off their latest fucking shoes, their fucking dresses, you know, to try to outdo one another. I mean, that's normally how this shit plays out.
It's exactly what y'all
501c3
people do with your fucking channels and vids.
multi-million-dollar shit. Square don't get there early because I don't guess he wants to show them fucking shoes off for damn sure.
I won't be wearing them shoes out in public, you fucking moron. Those are slippers for the house and around the fucking house, you dumbass.
They can.
So no, you wouldn't see them shoes.
Roddy, he does not take a normal fucking picture. Don't make a fuck if you're making a meme with him, which fucking picture you fucking use. It will have the weirdo look. I fucking promise you. You can even go back to his school pictures and get the semi weirdo look. But it's his first fucking day back to church, and he's going to be late.
No, I wasn't late. What are you talking about? I wasn't
You're
fucking
going to
late.
listen this morning. That's what you're going to fucking do.
No, I'm
Let me
listening to
tell
this shit
you,
now. I did not listen to this shit this morning, but I knew you was going live.
I
This
heard you
dude,
speaking
y'all,
on
is a fucking menace. Like, I'm not talking to him. I got no knowledge of who he is, really. He don't know me. He's just somebody that's dug into as much as he can find on me and paid people and other different things. Had my ex-wife on, and he's fucking literally obsessed, calling me faggy fucking pudding. Like, he's got some obsession with pudding.
All jokes aside, folks.
All jokes aside.
I don't want nothing to do with this shit bag. And y'all can see why. I mean, Spare did this.
What? I did what?
Mean, would want somebody that looks like him, a representation on you? No. And an important part of that video we haven't talked about. Somebody made a comment that he's getting around awful good. And he's like, yeah, for a 30-year-old, it's this, and that. And, you know, I throw up the little wheelchair part there. We have several people in this community that don't even have a fucking leg. How long can you ride on a severe?
I don't give a fuck how many people I don't care if you got fucking a bunch of people that have no arms and limbs and can only fucking, as sad and tragic that would be, I wouldn't care if that was the case. My life is my life. And I'm going to talk about what my life is to me, what the struggles are to me, what I fucking go through, what I feel. And if you got some fucking, this, that, or the other think I'm full of shit, then fucking please get the fuck on. I ain't asking you to donate to no fucking medical fund or anything. Like, so what? Fucking Seth's not got a fucking leg. Woohoo! Seth ain't got a fucking leg. Oh my god! Like we ain't all heard and had that. These motherfuckers will talk about that. I've talked about my shit. So I no more than he has his. But
Up with the funk and the fucking look. I'll just fucking be number 25 in a line with 24. Nobody ain't going to hire him. You can tell me there's 6 fucking cash registers open. And you're going to pick him? You might make me believe a whole lot of fucking shit, folks. You will not make me fucking believe that because I know y'all don't believe it.
here's the thing: all these people, when he says folks, are comrades. They all know what it is. They ain't none of them gonna be fair and impartial and try to actually investigate and get to know me on my own. They're gonna buy the company line and go with the narrative. They're going to act like he's speaking nothing but 110% gospel truth.
And I see some weirdo motherfucker that I'm
Get the
like,
fuck out of here,
look how
dude.
nice your fucking clothing. I'll turn around and walk out of that son of a bitch and not go back for 3 weeks because they
Oh,
never last them type of people. And,
yeah. That fucking look like a fuck. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of fucking shin guards for fucking soccer. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of some motherfucking shin guards. That shit had fucking strap and everything else, and it got twisted. And he had it somehow. He had that shit connected to his fucking uh, pants or undershirt, whatever. Like he had it tied to where, like, if something did happen like that, it's gonna stay attached to his clothes at least. You know what I'm saying? I think because that's what I'm saying. When he'd fallen up, like, and I seen that leg and I seen the metal of it, and I was like, oh, he could, oh, I just thought real quickly, metal, protect your head. So I grabbed that motherfucker. And I was not, and I tried to get it away from him. And so what I ended up just doing, I just made it to where I just kept my foot on it. I made it to where he fucking wasn't getting it and fucking with it at all until the fucking, and he kept fucking with me. And then once the police showed up, then that's when I got up and I got off of it and I fucking spit on it. You know, I didn't spit on him, but I spit, like, like piece of shit. Like, I mean, bro, because the dude fucking stunk. And he had no business being here. Like, yeah, I was wrong for coming outside. That's about the only thing I was wrong for. So here's the thing. If if this bullshit, and from what everybody is saying, what if you don't see me at all? I mean, it's not like I'm stuck here. It's not like I have to stay here. If you think that this is the only place that I could muster up to be at, for even a day or two. Like, there's places I can go and stay at for a night or two. You know, so, like, I mean, they act like that they're gonna for sure catch me, you know, or that I would for sure come outside. I don't know the fuck I wouldn't. Not alone. I ain't gonna go up to no group alone. The fuck I look like? Look like I got a death wish? I don't think so. No. His one of his whatchamacallits, my fucking audio fucked up. It looks like one of his whatchamacallits, minions, basically. One of his minions, they just essentially came here. They went to fucking McDonald's and bought some stupid ass shit, like ordered it in a fucked up way. I don't even remember exactly what it all was, but like I would take any food from them, like, oh yeah, let me put this in my mouth and chew it up and eat it. Yeah, he got up in my face in my personal space, and I pushed him up out of it. And from there, we fucking got into a fight. That's basically it. Of course, they say, are gonna say that I assaulted him and all this and that, but not guilty, not guilty, no charges. So, and if anything, it would have been something like peace disturbance by fighting, which is basically the essential, basically nothing more than a fucking ticket. It's a municipal ordinance, peace disturbance by fighting. You know, if people fight and ain't nobody really got any go to the hospital type injuries type shit, you ain't gonna get even a misdemeanor assault. I mean, you get a misdemeanor assault then. They go to the hospital and they got real serious fucked up problems, then you're gonna get a felony assault. That's pretty much how it works here. But if you run up on somebody somewhere, whether they're sitting out in their yard or down the street, whatever, and they're carrying, and you fucking run up on them, and you've been threatening them online, and you don't live around here or anything, they got the right to fucking stop you right between. You get the idea. Wouldn't have no sympathy for anybody, especially they run up in somebody's house. But y'all should have seen all the shit that I told people the other day that they accused me of being. Like, they make me out to be this incompetent person that would never get picked by this person or that person for grocery store or anything. You know what's funny though? I worked at Walmart when I lived in Massachusetts. I worked there for about 7 months. Why just 7 months? Well, because I moved back to home. Why? Because where I was living, they were going to be getting rid of the place, and rent and everything up there is 3 times fucking higher. And I had a vehicle back home, and I never planned on moving up there. I was only up there for rehab, and I planned on staying as long as I felt I need to, and I ended up staying there a full fucking year. You know, so I think I went above and beyond. Like, after the first 6 months, technically I could have hurried up. I could have, jetted up out of there if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get some experience, more experience than I had living on my own, and like living, in a environment where I was held accountable, and I was piss tested every week, and sometimes have my meds counted, everything else. Like, I learned how to live like a sober person. But little did I know I would come back home and people would say that I wasn't ever sober, even though I got literal doctors and fucking people with school certificates, degrees, working in this sector telling me that I am, but they still say I'm not. So, I'm having an issue with my thing. I'm gonna go to the part that you said in your video. Don't watch it; it gets worse. How worse can it get? It and like I love how you're being like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but real talk, like it's weird. You're being all compassionate today and everything, but you didn't mind using me for a troll yesterday. Like, that really fucking fucked me up last night. I didn't get good sleep.
You can't
Kept
tell
fucking
me
waking up.
they still registers open.
Well, they did, son. They did.
In a town.
And get this. Because of my injury, motherfucker. Because of my doctor's injury and notes that I took to my employer. You know something else? I was able and allowed to use a fucking stool to every now and then when it gets slow. I could sit my nice ass down on that stool and I could fucking get a little breather from working. Because I worked full fucking 8-hour shifts. Sometimes I get a little overtime, but they didn't really fuck with that too much. Yeah. I mean, and I did all types of shit. I would go above and beyond in customer service when people would come around and they would have like um, their relatives or like people. Sometimes they'd have kids crying, different things. I would make sure like we have a sticker roll there for kids. So I would make sure to ask, would you like a sticker? And I would be real like positive but neutral, not too, like I would try to come off relatable and with the mom and the dad and them and everybody that came through my aisle, I didn't ever get one fucking complaint from any customer. And I checked old people, young people, fucking middle-aged people, mom and dad people, mom and dad with 5 kids people, mom and dad with just 1 kid people. I checked them all out. So don't fucking tell me that they ain't gonna pick my fucking register. Because I tell you this, I might have fucking had a stool because of my fucking injury that I could sit down on every now and then. And I might have had a cane, I mind you, at the fucking time that I was actively using. Because I was nowhere near the weight I was at the time. And I was weak as shit. And so, yeah. And I worked my fucking ass off. Worked my fucking ass off. You know what the most fun I had? I got to be able to chill out. I took like you was able to take weekends. It was like a little visit where like they allowed you to go and you could stay the night somewhere else and you could be gone all weekend and you come back, the evening of Sunday. Expecting to get fucking piss tested, obviously. Well, and this is where I might have almost fucked my program up. But I was in a legal weed state, and there was this girl that I started chatting to through a fucking dating site. And she had a Prius, and she had a son, and she was with her father. But she came and we went to I took them to the park and took them out to eat. And then we went to her house and I basically ended up hanging out with her for, the weekend and went home. And in the process of being there, like, I took 2 fucking puffs. And thankfully, I didn't fucking piss dirty by a miracle of God. Because after the second one, I said, "What the fuck am I doing, man?" I was like, "I can't." Like, I mean, I really wanted to enjoy it there, but like, I'm not gonna fucking try to go and do any of the crazy shit people do when they're trying to fucking fake urine test. I ain't gonna fucking handle no urine, bro. That's nasty as shit. Who the fuck is going? I mean, man, when you get to that point, that's bad.
That they don't have to put up with that. Now, in the city, it's lit with people. I mean, hell, some of them don't even speak motherfucking English no more. But that's beside the point.
Yeah, in Nashville, we would have people all the time that you would have to deal with, and guess what? They was Muslim or something, or Albanian, like, and they might have known just a little bit of English or none. And so you would have to get your coworker that did speak their language, if you were lucky.
He's 30, and he acts like he's on his last leg. I mean, it's funny. This shit he's saying.
I am like. In a way, but I am not also, but in the sense that I'm ever been in my life right now, in terms with economically and with my ableness, and it's a big blow to my ego because I've never been I've never been to the point where I'm just working small few hours like this and can't find anything else and don't have a car. Like, there's just so many things that I've never experienced, but just now for the first time in my life. And, looking back on it, I'm not going to get into all that. It's my own business. But fact of the matter is, that's what it is. Like, I'm obviously accustomed to dealing with shit like this. And so I'm probably, for me, I'm in a real challenging part in life because I feel like I'm sort of in a rut. Not only that, I got a bunch of fucking weirdos on the internet that fucking want, and are trying to label me a pedophile supporter, which right now I'm just calling flat out evil. I'm referring to it as domestic terrorism. Like, tell me why one of your videos was reported under terrorism, not by me, but by somebody else that thought it was, and they fucking removed it. Tell me why that is. Boy, I mean, like, I may have posted something that wasn't from the community guidelines, and that's what I get from trusting another YouTuber. But still the same, what was written in that little thing is completely true. I mean, it just wasn't in the sense and I didn't put it because it didn't say that in there, and I made sure to read it. But that YouTuber was putting it out like, oh, they'll provide you resources to sue. Like, no, they're not. I ain't about that.
It's like he's on his last leg.
Andrea, please don't fucking patronize me.
I don't know how many people he blocked. But I heard it in his live earlier, and he was saying, well, this one did this and that one did that. But I guarantee you, he probably got him a good 15 or 20. And he probably got fucking poured for life 10 of them times. Who knows? I don't know who was over there getting a good whacking, but I'm sure several y'all did, because if Squire pops up in a chat, you guys are on him, and that's good.
No, it's not. It's obsessive. It's compulsive. It's vile. It's malicious. It's not right. Even if I was, let's say, a fucking hypothetically raging, crack addicted, but hard working, but at the same time mean and rude ass fucking man. If I was that hypothetical fucking construct, you still wouldn't have the right to do what the fuck you're doing right now. That's what I think everybody is missing the fucking point on. And when you're okay with it happening to me or the other part, guess what? Then eventually you'll be all right with that happening to them and that person and stuff. And people stop fucking saying, like, unless you want to be dumb, because I'm gonna make a fucking video and tag Dagburn in it and fucking holler at him. Because number one, I know that I asked him before. Like sometimes that I told him that sometimes I'll be streaming and I see him live, and sometimes I'll be wondering what's going on, and so I click on it, and I might let some of the audio play. I'll tell you exactly what I did the other day. Some of the audio played for about a minute, and then people started, like they always do, saying that I was not. And so what I did was respectfully, I said, all right, well, because I ain't talked to him today, like I took it off. And, and they kept up. And I straight up came in there and I said, no, I was live, Dagburn. I was like, I just seen you was live. I was like, I don't understand how they call it sniping. I said, when sniping is fucking doing it for, a specific malicious purpose, like, you don't snipe anybody, obviously, that's, and sniping don't just include just straight up just sitting there and recording. I mean, you could, but most of the time when a lot of people snipe, they like to sit up on the fucking panel as it's rolling through and fucking get their jokes in, to get that captured all on camera, to get that piece as that, in addition to the video they're sniping.
You would think at this, how much fucking with trolling, it's shock value. Some people go that route. Some people overgo that route, and I think that's what what did. But how many times can somebody lose their fucking mind over a picture of their dead fucking mother that's been dead for fucking a decade?
It's not about that. It's about the fact you keep doing it. And the fact that, I want to live my life. And the best way to live life is not to be sitting there fucking seeing people calling you fucking faggot and shit, having a fucking picture of your dead mother. Reminding you, like, oh, hey, by the way, didn't forget. Like, let's make sure the consciousness isn't closing this off. Because you go through normal days and stuff, there might be a few days like you don't even think about a deceased loved one. But if every fucking time you come on YouTube, someone's got the dead picture, a picture of them, maybe not dead, but just a picture of them, still.
Want the motherfucker.
I really got to explain
How
this.
many can you use that fucking excuse? and get all worked up.
You can call it an excuse all you want. I really don't care.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm definitely not taking your definition of what fucking normal or crazy is. So.
Be done with it. Maybe break it out down the road 6 months. Ain't nobody else ignorant enough to fucking complain about it every time they see it, other than fucking Square.
Oh, really? Okay.
Was a fucking a paid whore.
I want to see everybody that's doxed and known who they are. I want to see your relative's picture come in. You know it's your relative. Make the name obvious. And you get me a compilation of showing all the people around here being cool with it. And not get blocked or knocked off as soon as they notice that or someone does. Don't worry, I'll wait.
You know? Drug addict. And Square want to blame that fucking shit on that fucking truck driver that fucking gave her this or that. You goofy motherfucker. You told us where she worked, and she was a fucking paid fucking whore.
No. My mom was never an escort. For the small time that she did a little stripping, she had a fucking engaged fucking dude that, number one, had a trust fund, number two, had a very well-to-do dad, and number three, he liked to gamble and try to flip money himself. So, but, he still had his own issues, stuff, people got, their own baggage when you meet them in life. And even if they are doing rather well, actually, with all things considered, they still got to pay everything they're paying. So she worked, and he didn't like the and it only went on for less than a few months. And I mean, he would go and pick her up from there. She never, never. You do not, and see, this motherfucker just called my mom a paid whore. And he's got no fucking idea that's true. All he knows is I said, oh, she'd stripped a piece of something. That could mean possibly that because sometimes that does lead to other stuff. But not for all women do they fucking become whores just because they fucking show their tits and shit off at the fucking strip club. And I tell you this, I had the newest Nikes on my feet. I had the best school supplies, the best clothes. My mom provided for me. That's a lot more than a lot of other people can say.
Could have got that shit anywhere.
When I lived with her there for almost that year, like, she provided for me when I was about 8. I fucking talk about my mom.
In prison for giving it to the dude.
No, she didn't give. See, now that's just fucked up. Because she didn't give no dude no fucking herpes. I've told the story 100 times probably. I'm exaggerating, but still, I've told it plenty to know what I've said. And you can easily recall what I said. Should I recount it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So, when my mother had this person over and they had their bathroom bag, travel bag, I don't know if she was getting Q-tips, what it was, but she went through it. And she found a prescription for Valtrex. All right. So don't fucking tell me that because I know better. If it was the way you're describing, she would have. She probably would have died. Yeah, my mom wouldn't have ever done somebody like that. That's almost like giving somebody AIDS. I mean, in my mind, it just might as well be. It's like it's for life.
By the
You
time
can't
this
do
fucking
that shit.
show's over, oh, well, folks, seen her over there in chat. Nobody timed her out or anything. They're definitely working together. Seen Happy Holidays get put up in there. Yeah, they're working together. That's what he's going to be saying.
Man, you can think whatever that they want to think.
You didn't come up on that panel last night, along with several other people that could have had the opportunity to win.
Oh, you mean I chose to do the same thing several. Oh my! Didn't want no tough question. Who the fuck is Seeker to me? Your Troll Award winner just said down there that my name been cleared. So you're lying or trolling, one or the other. It's not. I don't see how the bunking you're at.
Wrong.
I'm gonna be going to Andrew's vid and showing that.
Well, oh, Gene,
Unless she's lying to me.
he really got all worked up, you know. Wanted to know where the fucking man was at over here, or what the fuck I said.
Let me do something real quick. One minute and 1 hour, 50 minutes.
At one point in down there. Yeah, I'm getting
Square's always got answering. I just can't stand the bitch. I can't help it.
Oh shit!
I can't stand your bitch ass either.
I can do.
We got something in common.
I'm gonna talk shit whenever.
Oh Lord, you got some answering to do.
Square's always got answering to do, but will never answer.
Square.
No, he'd have to go
Andrea,
on
I'm waiting for the debunking.
Make it. And I mean, hey, maybe I heard it wrong. Maybe I'll have to go back and listen to Foxy Bomb Car Bomb's videos, but I'm pretty sure.
Why would she shout out Square though?
Exactly. Why would she shout me out? I ain't ever given her no pat on the back or nothing. If anything, I've condemned her fucking ass and told everybody I don't want to be around her.
I don't know. That's why I feel like we're talking.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back because I got a message. So
Oh, she got a message. So
if
wait,
you can't hear me, it's because I have to. I'm just.
is it from Foxy Bridget?
Yeah, I'm.
So stay tuned, everybody.
Okay, hold on.
Stay tuned. See, this is how you get it done. Thank you, Sly, for helping to mediate this and give us some answers.
Yeah, because Sly's fucking fair and impartial.
People might have got timed out, but what am I going to do? I guess I could try to go back and reverse it in the chat if I see it. Hold on.
Yeah, all you got to do is just hit it for 10 seconds. It'll put them back.
Okay, hold on.
And that's the other thing, like with Square, like
Okay, sorry for whoever.
Yes,
Sorry.
she married the man.
There, but I'm not a liar. But yeah, there's no contact between the two of them.
no,
That's what she just told me. Is that true? I don't know, but that's what she just said to me.
Thank you, Sly, for getting the information. Thank you, Bridget, for responding.
Sorry
What?
if that fucked anybody's shit up. Fuck you, Square. I wish.
Please, Bridget, do not pull a drive-by on me. And
Well, I'll be damned. She's got a little bit of integrity. A little bit. All right, so I'll give you a thanks on that one. You were right. Sorry, I'm cynical. It's the nature of this fucking place. We're not gonna listen to none of that bullshit.
That's how you operate. Nothing hasn't changed, Square. I mean, sure, I can't fucking live button. Any is the way you fuck. We don't know because you're too big of a coward to get on the fucking panel with me. But I'll tell you something that ain't changed is the way you fucking operate.
That's not true. You people that have done the stuff you've done to me, well, I fucking did labs and talked about what you done and this and that. I have never called for any of your animals or anything uh, to be stolen or to kill in an alt like mustard squirrel and threaten your dog. I have never done any of the stuff your group has done. How are you going to sit there with and you're not like there's a reason why the second camera don't come on yet, and that's because you think a motherfucker could sit here with a straight face and say this shit. Maybe now that I've said that in practice, you think he's gonna, come on with his face on and do it next? No, because he knows what he's doing is breaking the law. You know, they're not guilty, but they don't know him, so they think that they're just squeaky clean.
We knew you was going to hit the fucking live button. Anytime.
Motherfucker, you've always, whenever you call somebody a pedophile, and you just demonstrated that if I don't, because I didn't go up on the panel, you got pissed and you denied the obvious reason, which is why. And I said, because I'm not going up there and playing into fucking Seeker's troll. And he said, you don't want to answer any questions. Oh, why I fucked around and went and was in the cycle with going to ADs and fucking letting him get me round and round going and fucking other people like, oh, so I've never been willing to go up on a panel and answer any questions, whether about me or other situations. That is fucking ludicrous. Absolutely, completely, 100% ludicrous.
You have ever went anywhere and not got your fucking way or left off of a panel on bad terms or felt like somebody had did something?
When a panel allows a guest to degrade another guest, if you call that living on bad terms, well, then I guess it is. But it's leaving on bad terms on their part, dummy.
To rub you wrong, you go live. I mean, it's been this way for 2 fucking years.
No, for the first part, when I was going live, none of this was going on. There was no archive channel. There was no snipe channels. There was none of that. Here and there making videos slowly on me. And in the background, though, you got people saying that, oh, I'm going to be something special, talking about in terms of making me a locale. This has been said out of your people's own fucking mouths, some of them that aren't even with you anymore. So, what are you talking about that I've this been going? No, it started off being buddy trolled, which is just a fancy word for fucking basically not wanting to say tricked and fucking deceived and manipulated for others' fucking enjoyment. It's just a dress up word, buddy troll. Well, if you're not actually my buddy and you have bad intentions for me, I mean, that's not really a wholesome troll. It's a malicious troll.
We talked before and see him somewhere and be like, "Yep, that was too much right there. He's going to hit the live button." And the next thing you know, he was live. And
because they knew from when I was early in, I told Fusion, some of the ones that were acting like friends in the early days were filthy fucking ugly asses even around, that I had depression. I had been severely bullied. I didn't ever resolve my issues a lot of the times with the bullies. I had some victories and whatnot, but the fact it was a reoccurring thing, and I had one parental figure telling me to handle it one way and the other one telling me to handle it another way, I was conflicted. I opened up about all of that. And you're telling me y'all haven't used that in your decision and strategic planning of how to try to get to me? Give me a fucking break.
this wasn't a one-time occurrence. I mean, this was time after time after time. You know, it's always dancing.
Okay, so is that something to brag about? Like, oh, you can make the more self-conscious, more anxiety-ridden and depressed person, you can make them upset more than maybe some average people that don't have those ailments, or maybe only has one of them instead of three. So, I mean, what is it? Please let me know.
I think he's going to dance the 29th. That's for sure.
You just keep turning me off more and more on the idea of fucking even addressing you anymore.
They're on Square's panel.
That's starting to form a hate of myself to keep coming on here. So if you think I'm gonna go outside and say anything so you can so-called call it dancing, you're fucking wrong. And we both know you ain't gonna be here. You're gonna be asking for a live feed and pictures. Uncle Filthy wants pictures.
And we tune in. So it don't matter where you go, Square, who you riding with, not riding with, we're going to be there. So with that being said,
did y'all just fucking hear that? But it's me, y'all. It's because I ain't logged off. How are you gonna sit there with a straight face and blame me for this to keep happening, but then you say out of the same breath, no matter where you go, who you be with, or who you ride with, we will be there. Like, what the fuck?
I had to listen to the old early neck bucket with.
This dude is fucking out of it.
So it don't matter where you go, Square, who you riding with, not riding with, we're going to be there. Tune in.
Let me go back
On
to
the
you.
phone. Well, I think he's going to dance the 29th. That's for sure.
Dana, anybody want to come up? Let me drop the link.
I can't believe that, you know, Burley Neck was up there on Square's panel. Unfortunately,
Wow.
when you watch Square, if he's on a panel with a guy that's thinks he's going through the portal of Oz, or a big black dummy that likes to dress up year round like it's Halloween, we go there and we tune in. So it don't matter where you go, Square, who you riding with, not riding with, we're going to be there. So
Well,
with
what if
that
I'm
being
not on?
said,
What if I'm not on here at all? As far as like where you can
Yeah.
see me or know me,
and he's like,
you don't think I can do it
Square,
though?
I can't believe Filthy thought that was Saul, and it was your grandpa in that little video clip I played. Square's like, well, no, it was my grandpa was in a coffin. Do you not think that I don't know the difference in fucking lard ass and fucking Saul?
I mean, that's what I thought. I mean,
It's
but I
fucking
mean,
Zoom.
there he goes admitting to fucking putting somebody in a casket, which is basically can be interpreted as a threat, and I have to take it as such.
If somebody out there can produce a fucking picture of fucking Saul that I have never fucking seen, I would honestly be surprised, because once Teep's seen the Bigfoot, at that point, Saul become very interesting. I mean, him cracking Square Spark Box, I mean, put him as a top player.
Bro, the way they talk about my dead friend and talk about that he fucked me, and they actually want that is so fucking projectively sick.
Or probably cannot post up, because normally when I seen one, you know, we always grabbed it.
I got plenty of stuff in my OneDrive y'all ain't never gonna get.
Square was right. It's not too
And on my
often
heart.
Square is right, but he's right about that. Yeah, I know the difference in them. I also know he left Saul over there for 3 fucking days.
No.
It was all
Nope.
fucking dude. Well, it's sort of like how he fucking is now. I mean, when it's one of them word of mouth deals, you know, there's no paperwork, there's no.
It's not a word of mouth deal. With Saul, we even had paperwork. I have paperwork for all the other clients I've worked for. I have never worked completely word of mouth. He's completely wrong there. Hold on. All right, I apologize about that. Y'all hear me? Hold on. Yeah, you can hear me. This motherfucker done lost his motherfucking mind.
What's the big deal at this point? I mean,
Somebody else I'm thinking of that's fucking
as
somebody
you
from
watch
around here,
those
not on here.
videos showing up, dad fucking bods, you've had everything up your ass but the kitchen fucking sink. I mean, what fucking difference? You're at a point of no return.
I've never had anything up my ass, you sick fucking pervert.
You at a point of no return.
I bet you'd like to put something up there, though, you sicko. You ain't going to.
The 29th.
Oh,
Has
fuck
not
the June the 29th. I'm so tired of June 29th, June 29th, June 29th, June 29th. Fucking, you can take June 29th and shove it up your frog fucking face ass, motherfucker.
What type of person you are. I mean, that's the whole
Look
thing
at what
about
type of person you are. The whole thing about it, my fucking ass. You want to fucking do a little docu-series on all your greatest hits?
They said that about Terry. Let me tell you something about that no good fucking bitch. You know,
No, keep your mouth shut. I'm a fucking defender. You fucking, bro, you fucking think you are a god. There's something, I'm not even talking, hold on, let me rephrase that. This dude, scratch that. This dude thinks he is a fucking god.
To turn into like a.
He thinks he is the shit. He thinks he literally shits gold.
She doesn't worry me enough. I haven't seen her do the sick fucking shit that you've done.
You ain't seen me do no sick shit.
By saying
you ain't never seen me.
Shit. I mean, he's caught up again, folks.
You've heard me talk.
They are moving and the fucking shaking over there. It's some wild shit going on. But that's where, as far as I know with her, that's where this fucking shit ended. Did she support a pedo? 100%. She'll even tell you that she sent him stuff. So yes, she supported him. But this is about you.
Yeah, and you can't say that. Like, we literally just played a video where Sly, who has no reason to actually tell the truth. And by the way, Sly talked to Foxy Bridget, but I guess y'all ain't gonna say nothing about that. Anyway, so, and she told y'all. She told Andrea and everybody. I just fucking debunked it. You ain't got me sending no fucking supplies or care packages or nothing. Not from my address.
His life forever in that community to make them aware of him. Absolutely. It's not a doubt in my mind. I mean, that's, you know, I'm sure of that. That's the one thing that I can say I am sure of. But he's fucking stupid. So 30 days from now, he's going to forget about it. He's going to, well, I don't think they'd come back again, or I don't think this or that. So once I found this out, I went straight into the war room. And I'm like, we got to have some plans, because I've been saving this one. Oh boy, it's a good one too. I mean, it's a real good one. But I guess I'll have to pull it out and have it on deck, waiting, just in case that he don't get the picture and he wants to start going back over there and paneling up with this fucking bitch, or who knows what he might do at this fucking point. At this fucking point, the smartest thing for you to fucking do, Square, if you're going to stick around,
What you talking about his bitch?
is
What you
how
talking
a
about my bitch?
fucking sing and dance show. I mean, you can get on there, you can cam up. I mean, I'll come in from time to time. You can't block everybody. And I'll hit you with the 20, 30 on your fucking Cash App for you to get up and dance and fucking roll both your gums out so we can see them fucking things. And instead of dance for all of fucking YouTube
Here's the thing.
and make you
This so-called Fang boy, whatever this shit is, you actually can't say that because guess what? That's right. One of them is removed, and the other one is about to be. Matter of fact, the whole fucking kit and caboodle is about to be removed, and I'm about to have a fucking whole set of pearly whites. It might be artificial, but it's better than fucking having none. So
have. No normal fucking person would have hit that go live button ever again after numerous of fucking things that you did. You used to go
waiting.
batshit crazy.
Do y'all ever
And
notice how
cry.
it's just numerous of things? It's
And
never
cry
like
off
listed.
you have to do 7 or 8 in a row.
No,
You lie
motherfucker,
and
I fucking was already live when I found out somebody died, so I cried. I've cried when you motherfuckers won't leave me alone. Those are natural human responses. I don't give a fuck what you say. Come on, Granny.
You hit the like button to tell us he fucking died. Your gay fucking lover. Your dictator. Then
My gay lover.
And cry
Gay
like a
lover.
little bitch.
That's
You thought
news.
somebody was going to say, "Oh, son, don't hurt yourself, boy. I'm right here for you. I'm right here. Don't do nothing crazy."
The fact that he will repeat that my grandfather was worried about my mental health because of these motherfuckers and has the gall to keep going on. Like, do you think, was that, let me guess, I fucking manipulated that situation, didn't I, too? Oh yeah, I got him to play a role, didn't I, Filthy? It was a skit. That was grade A 100% reality. And you don't feel no fucking shame at all.
Don't do nothing crazy.
Hey,
Not
Bubba.
up in this fucking YouTube. There's some ruthless fucking motherfuckers up in there. They're going to
And
fucking
that's
laugh.
why I'm going to have to keep enjoying the platform, but I don't know, like, what I'm going to do. Like, last little break I took was for 48 hours, which ain't shit. I know. And motherfuckers was saying, oh, when Square coming out of hiding? It ain't hiding. It's fucking trying to fucking get myself psyched to fucking do a hiatus for at least some period of time. I don't give a fuck if it's just 7 days or whatever. Like, I don't care. Anything's better than nothing.
Give a good fuck who dies. You think if I die today, these motherfuckers ain't going to throw one hell of a fucking party. Half of them's
No, I fucking, I swear. Let me just, no, let me just,
half to tolerate me.
Hey, Filthy, how do you feel about JM? This is just hypothetical. I'm not actually wanting to ask him the question. But I would say to y'all, can y'all imagine someone saying, "Hey, Filthy, how you feel about JM fucking ratting you out that it was your idea to send them to the mailbox?"
Just the price of it. You can start a channel.
Oh, the 29th is a fucking supposed day that they're wanting to right up here, go to businesses, solicit flyers that are defamatory, slanderous, and just malicious and meant to harass and fucking cause me emotional distress. Then they want to drive by, ride around and rev the engines real loud as hard as they can about 3 times because they got some obsession with the number 3. Then they want to get hopefully some fucking space or something where they can, stand out front maybe and picket whatever else supposedly as well, then leave and do just basically come here and try to make as much of of a noise like all these foreigners because like we're a small town, so they're gonna come in and be like, "Oh yeah, we're all here. Oh, protect our children. We don't live with none of y'all. We don't pay none of y'all's taxes or face any of the hardships or things that y'all face because we don't live in this county. But we're here to protect the children of this county from this man who does not have even a fucking criminal record. You know, if his fucking marijuana charge had been rightfully expunged when the courts announced they were going to automatically reverse them, even though I've been fucking told that I was dumb for that. Oh, really? You want to see the website where it says so? That it was announced from the fucking attorney general, whatever office? Don't fucking tell me what the fucking shit's going on in my state.
Grapefruits. There's going to be some honorary motherfucker come up in there and say, "That's a weird looking watermelon." You know what you should do if you got a brain? Give them a heart on the compliment and say, "I appreciate the support." That's what you do. Now, how you fucking derail a channel that you really want to do something on, you start entertaining every motherfucker in the comment section that told you your grapefruit was a watermelon.
I don't know what the fuck are you even talking about.
That's exactly to the point that you not only did that, you had to go live to do it. It's part of YouTube. You know, people don't fucking like you, Square. I mean, Cobes is a totally different cow. People,
Here's why people don't. You say people don't like me. I counter with no. Your people don't like me. Your people. Your.
actually like Cobes.
Yeah. If they
You
liked him so much, they'd fucking try to fucking somehow prove to him that some of the things he does is probably not the best for him.
don't like you.
But hey, to each
They
his own.
sick of your fucked up shit.
Fucked up shit. There again, just fucking bunch of words put together. No substance, no actual, well, on the 29th of this at this hour, he did this, or on this, he did that. Just, you're sick shit. Sick shit. You mean like the video manufactured of, from people around your camp that fucking tried to say, oh, he's got his shirt off, so he's whacking, or oh, no, that wasn't a troll. He didn't know we were in there, even though it makes a ding message every time somebody comes in the backstage and he has his headphones on. No, 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 no. He was sitting there fucking looking at, like, I don't, that you're sick shit. Number one, the live was over. You had no business coming up in my studio at that time, but you did, and so I decided to fucking fuck with you. And then, as always, classic case, they want to spin it. Dude, if I somehow was showing a video or something and saying I was about to do this, and they believed it, and then all of a sudden I turned the video on and I'm actually just right here at home, and I got off, like, they would still say, "Oh, well, I trolled myself because we never assumed or fully announced yet that we believed him or not." But I mean, that's just what I'm talking about. Like, there is no winning. Uh, yeah.
Community don't like you.
What
I'm going to tell you,
do you think I don't
the
care about?
community don't like you. I'm going to tell you exactly how you have got to where you are today, which ain't very motherfucking far. You fucking loafer, you.
Uh
It's cause of fucking lard ice.
huh.
You know, I've known a couple of fucking shit bags, nowhere near as bad as you, because I'm not going to lie. At that point, I would have said, fuck my respect for the father. I just fucking knocked the fuck out of him. But I'm going to tell you why you've been tolerated and got as far as you have in that fucking elder development is because of lard ice. People's got fucking respect for him, and they have so much for him that they tolerate your fucking bullshit.
Boy, that's one hell of an imagination. What bullshit would that be? Are you talking about all the help I give the neighbors with their electronic equipment or their yard work? Let me know.
And the thing of it is, they really don't know lard ass like we know him because he's a piece of.
Bro, they're trying to say that these people, some of them who are older than they are and have known my granddad their whole life, don't know him as well as these people on the internet that fucking want to hurt his grandson.
Fucking shit too. He created you, and that's what your father said. They enabled you, him and your grandmother. I can tell you one thing, motherfucker.
I can tell you one thing, motherfucker. I can tell you one thing too. Guess what? What my grandmother and grandfather chose to do or how they raised me is none of your goddamn business, motherfucker.
Once he's gone, them people around there is going to treat you a whole nother fucking way
Mm-hmm.
because they don't fucking like you.
How do you know I'll be here?
They're showing you fucking mercy because of fucking lard ass.
Yeah.
They don't like it. It should be fucking obvious.
No, not when they ask me for help and I give them help. Not when I offer to help when they don't even ask. I mean, I'm a nice guy.
One should be passing. Well, wait a minute here, folks. I am wearing my fucking yarmulke. But I think he might be going to church on the wrong fucking day. I mean,
I can do my spirituality if I want to. If I want to fucking, not observe, like, who says that I didn't pray or anything yesterday at the same time going to church? I'll go to church because I'm going with my grandfather, you piece of shit. My grandfather goes on Sunday. The church that I was raised in goes on Sunday. There's not even a fucking place around. The nearest place around would that for me to go to where like I would want to go to would be like Memphis. Sometimes you got to improvise.
Oh, wait a minute. That's because he's not fucking Jewish.
But you are. You're Jewish. The guy that just so happens to come around and they crown a leader to come after me, accusing him now. He's Jewish though, guys. And he's all the way Jewish. Like he's not even messianic, which was like I claim. Because I want to I still want, I mean, but how am I gonna say like, oh, I've been to a fucking place that you know specifically is about that? No, they don't exist here where I live. I think it's St. Louis and Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go 3 hours to as much as I'd like to. Oh, yeah, he's saying he's Jewish. You know, he's so Jewish that he's got to remind everybody, I got my fucking yarmulke on. Because that's what a Jew, I mean, I would imagine all Jewish people say, you know, hey, you got your fucking yarmulke on.
You're not fucking Jewish.
Yeah, look at this shit.
Sharkionic, whatever the fuck they are, Jews.
That shit.
You're none of that. That was
But then,
another fucking
but
lie.
Progressive Patriot wants to get on to me. And look what, and I ain't even do nothing wrong with the Star David. Look at that. Ain't no frog gonna have no star. Like a frog can't be Jewish. That's the obvious part. First of all, a frog can't be Jewish. I mean, I'm not trying to be discriminatory. An amphibian is not from, you know. I'm sorry. I just can't believe that. I mean, now a fucking authority figure other than him, because he wants to claim he's an authority figure, but I mean, the actual authority were just like, because here a while back I was on, I don't know who it was, Progressive Patriot came up. He's like, why on your Cash App do you have this certain picture that has the Star of David on? I'm like, why the fuck is that any of your business? So, I mean, that's his little character. And again, it's all a troll, y'all. It's all for entertainment only.
Because
Remember?
in your fucking mind, you thought if you got on here and said you was fucking Jewish, you would be off fucking limits. You know? That
What? Bro, this dude's got some weird conspiracy theory related beliefs about Jews or something, bro. He thinks that I believe that if I said I was Messianic Jewish, that I wouldn't be touched. Bro, I started getting fucked with and everything before that ever even came out. What are you talking? Like, man, I'm talking. Like, it's bad when you have to just sit here and talk out your ass because you literally don't really have any content to talk about.
you went
Yeah.
with the Jewish shit.
I don't need to go with the Jewish
guy,
shit. Why would I need to go with the so-called Jewish shit, as you call it? I fucking have ailments. I've got bad health. I'm fucking number one. I'm younger than you. Number two, I've never fucking in the beginning when you started coming around, I never did jack the motherfucking dang shit to you. Number three, I'm just living my life, and you're trying to ruin it. Like, you know, in your words. So, uh, uh, you know, here again, it's just nonsense.
last night we had a hell of a shindig here, man. Nice little party, and we was talking about it, and I showed him the war room, and he seen my yarmulke, and he's like, "Hell, I didn't know you was Jewish."
You don't hear this
I said,
motherfucker talk. The war room. The war room.
I mean, that's the God's honest truth. I said, "Yeah, I'm Jewish come Friday on YouTube, and every once in a while on a."
You don't hear that shit. That's a disrespect completely to that faith. It don't matter what sect, whether it's Orthodox, Messianic, whatever. That's a complete fucking slap in the face there. That's gonna be fun to maybe gonna send that to the ACLU, because I remember one time they supposedly sent some bullshit about me to the ACLU.
Sunday.
So, you know, not the ACLU, but something else.
Fake one. Yeah. Fake as fuck. Y'all know I just do it for the fucking joke of it and to piss people off. It's like, oh, well, hell.
Okay, so if you're doing it for the joke of it or whatever, piss people off, but I can't do it for the more pure reason because I actually want to get into that line of spiritual belief and practice. Sounds fair. Because your use of it is far more superior, right?
Well, next.
Hey, Brownie.
I do it because I really don't give a fuck. I mean, you know, Squire going to run around here being a fuck you, and people going to give him sympathy. I'm going to run around here and sure everybody knows I am a fake one and make people fucking laugh about it and fucking fuck with Square about it.
I don't want fucking sympathy for religion. That's the dumbest thing I've heard, dude. Now, if I had tried to say some bullshit like, oh, I'm Jewish actually by blood, and my family was in a concentrate, man, I could see people saying, well, we got to see proof of that. Like, otherwise, you could be trying to use that. Like, all right, maybe, yeah. But I don't think that. Matter of fact, it actually showed my DNA results. I don't know if I got the book, but yeah, supposedly I got all these secrets.
That's more till this day, you know, and it will work again tomorrow. It just burns his fucking ass. Like, you know, filthy Satan, he's Jewish.
Girl, I don't care if you want to say you're a fake Jew. I don't care if you want to say you're a fake Scientologist Jew. I don't care what you say. I just fucking think it's really crazy.
Not join the Freemasons. I mean, hell, I'll be one of them damn traveling men. Get me one of them little fucking hats, and I don't know. I guess I could go down and get my fronts removed. Does that fucking road game work for fucking eyebrows? Because before I do that, I better start trying to get my brows growed in good. I mean,
oh, you little baby. Look at this little baby. You're like, give me love. Scrape my baby.
It would have to
You're like, come on. Oh,
I mean,
hold
I've
on,
never
Bubba.
seen nothing like
Let me
that.
scratch you, buddy. Oh, you got that little leg kicking.
There's
Get that little
everything
leg
in my
kicking.
fucking motherfucker. Everything. I heard him talking about fucking teeth. I don't give a fuck what kind of fucking teeth you get. You might as well get the fucking teeth out of a fucking horse because you're going to look ignorant. No, if you got all your teeth, none of your fucking teeth, you're still going to look like the same mangled leg piece of fucking shit you are. It is no fucking
That's
fixing that.
fine if you think that way of me. I mean, that's not true, but I mean, that's fine. You think that way. I really don't care.
Go back to some. You don't turn the camera on a lot now. Go back to some of these lives that you turned
Oh, I know you ain't fucking bringing that up with what you do.
the camera on. And son, you are welcome to use the archives at any time. That's where you can find my Fridays, like the one you was listening to that you accidentally played. Me and Fusion was talking. Well, never mind. Folks, y'all can find my stuff over on Rumble. My son already feel he can ever go any part of any community or any sector on YouTube and run a normal channel.
Yeah, I can. I can do a faceless channel easy.
It's no fucking way. Because the minute anybody says anything, well, that shirt looks this color and Square is going to be like, okay, you trolling me? Then he's going to kick him out of the chat. He's going to engage. He's going to. I come from the sector with a malicious group of trolls called the Workyverse, and shit will snowball straight to hell in a handbasket. Them people's going to put that in the search bar on YouTube. It don't matter if
Oh, no.
it's 3 years down the fucking road, and they're going to find us. They're going to be like, "Hey, do you know this fucking cat?" We'll be like, "That's Baggy Pudding."
Yeah, that's about all the time I got to fucking listening to that fucking bullshit. Oh, he's got fake teeth. Yeah, probably. He probably got heart disease too. Or we know he does have that. Fucking book said it. It's alright. Well, it's gonna be not an easy task, yo, but I gotta try. I can't give up over. So, although I know this has been tried before, we're doing it again. But thing is, you just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta do it. If I wanna, I know I can still do any safeguarding type stuff. I don't have to technically be live. So I appreciate everyone coming here and trying to make it as normal as you can for me, but the fact of it is it's just not. It's just not. And I'm doing the same thing, and I'm not getting anywhere. So I got to do something else. So y'all take care. I'll talk to you. I'm not saying anything for sure. Just put it that way. Just for now, take care. I'm gonna focus on some other stuff. All right, y'all.